I've had a lot of people asking me lately how I decided to make the switch from a binary trans woman to a non-binary trans girl, what that looked like, what the decision-making process was like, and it's a hard thing to talk about because I can't fully pull myself away from the invalidation of my own gender that I do to myself. I would never say these things about other people, but I am not very forgiving to myself, and so I'm going to try as much as possible to be understanding and be accepting of my gender in this video. So the first thing you need to understand is for the vast majority of people I interacted with in the first half of my transition, they didn't see me as a girl. When you don't pass, people humor your gender identity. They don't believe it. They'll be like, oh yeah, you're totally a girl, but they don't really mean that. You can tell they don't think that. You can tell in how many times they make mistakes in gendering and all that stuff. And so when I wasn't like fully meshing in all girls spaces, well, that felt understandable because I didn't pass as a girl. And so why would they treat me as one, right? Again, it's internalized transphobia, but it made sense to me. And so once...
Are we pausing? I paused. Sitch, you can't mute yourself like that.
It's paused.
Did you pause?
I paused
Okay.
it. Yes. What do you want to say?
I'm losing my mind here.
You like the it's internalized transphobia that people didn't recognize me as a girl when I wasn't passing.
Right. Well,
Okay,
and
that's where we're at.
right. And she's in women's spaces and they're perceiving her as a man. And they're getting triggered about that.
Well, no, it's even worse than that. She's saying that they're doing what they should do. They're being polite and acknowledging her as a woman, but she can tell that they don't really see her as a woman.
Right.
You know, she can sense some unease or she can sense something going on here. And that's internal transphobia.
Right. Internalized transphobia.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Once I started passing, I expected things to get easier, and they did. People started treating me more like a girl, but I realized
Adam?
I hit play a long time ago.
Oh my God, you fucking piece of shit.
I wonder if I can tap back and
Forget
doesn't seem to rewind. Here, you catch up. Go ahead. I'll give you a few seconds. 3, 2. Okay, I'm
wasn't
going.
fully comfortable with that.
Unfortunately,
either.
you've talked over like literally the most
that...
important part of the video.
Well, I'll back it up.
Okay.
Here. Let's back it up to, I'm at 57 right now.
Go back to like 110.
No, I'm going to start at 57.
Okay.
And we're going to get it all ready.
Fine. Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Understandable because I didn't pass as a girl. And so why would they treat me as one, right? Again, it's internalized transphobia, but it made sense to me. And so once I started passing, I expected things to get easier, and they did. People started treating me more like a girl, but I realized I wasn't fully comfortable with that either. I didn't like the fact that people would treat me entirely like a binary girl. I have distinct memories of this one class in grad school that was all women, and I couldn't shake the feeling that I just didn't like being lumped in with everyone else there. The biggest moment for this was when I was with my ex-boyfriend and two of his trans friends.
Okay. What the? This is like, this is it. This is the peak insane gender bullshit. Okay. You have an individual who claims they have gender dysphoria. They successfully transition. They accomplish what many trans women desperately want.
Right.
Okay. They successfully transition into a trans woman who passes so well that they're sitting in a class filled with cis women. And apparently, I guess no one knows that she's a trans woman, or she thinks no one knows that she's a trans woman. And that bothers her.
Right.
She's upset by it. She's like, wait a minute. I don't want to just be one of the girls. I wanted to be special.
I am special. God damn it.
I wanted to be different. No.
I'm just like everybody else.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen.
This video says it all. When you sent it to me, I was like, this is insane.
This video says it all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it seems as though she doesn't really have gender dysphoria, because a lot of people would describe the experience she had as gender euphoria.
Yes.
Where she's passing in front of a bunch of her peers and nobody knows. They all recognize her as a cis woman.
This person probably doesn't fucking have gender dysphoria.
Right.
You're exactly right. I don't think this person has gender dysphoria. I think this person wants to be fucking special and unique and wants to replace what I said in the beginning of the stream. Okay. This person wants to replace gender identity for a fucking personality.
Right.
And they're like, I want to be special. I want to be unique. And it's just, I can't fucking believe this. Like, if I was a trans woman, I would have fucking lost my goddamn mind if I heard some idiot say this.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, okay, you've accomplished the thing that I want. And you're like, oh, hey, man, I don't like this. I want to be special. I want people to look at me differently. It's like, this is so more. Oh, I didn't like it when women looked at me and they didn't accept me as a woman. But now that they do, I realize I don't want that either. I want to be my own magical category of magical animal, magical being. Like,
you're so triggered.
When I heard this, it was so triggering to me. I was like, fuck you, you fucking idiot. This is a real problem that people have to deal with. And you're just like, I want to be different.
God. In the TikTok, it says gender is a hard thing to define. So here's me trying my best.
Right. I didn't like that people define me as a cis woman. I gotta be non-binary now.
This is defining. Well, for 99% of the population, I don't think gender is a hard thing to define, though.
No, it's not.
It's not hard at all.
No, it's pretty straightforward. Yeah.
Most people just define it and move on to other things. Yeah.
Right.
It's like boys have the ding dong and girls have the JJ. You learn it from your folks before you're ever even in school, right? I mean, that's a conversation you have early on.
Let's see. Let's finish the rest. I don't remember if she says anything.
I'm at 139. Where are you at?
134.
Okay, we're close.
So yeah, just hit it.
And they were talking about being trans and non-binary and all this stuff, and they were excluding me from the trans discussion. These two people who I had never met before thought I was a cis woman, and so they were pushing me out from my own gender, my own.
You can't take it. You're so fucking triggered.
Oh my god! She's like, oh, I was so upset. Oh, my boyfriend. You're talking to trans people, and they're talking about trans issues. And no one thought I was trans, and I was so sad. They just thought I was a cis woman. Oh, boo.
Was she talking to her boyfriend, and her boyfriend doesn't know she's trans?
Well, she said her boyfriend's trans friends didn't know.
Okay,
that's what she said.
Right. So the boyfriend is not saying that. By the way, my girlfriend is trans.
Who the fuck knows? I don't know what the fuck's going on in this conversation.
The boyfriend, maybe. Why aren't you telling them I'm trans? Baby, I don't want them to know.
It's like, what do you mean? Like, I thought that's what you wanted. This is what they fucking want. This is what they want, is to just walk around and not be seen as trans. She has the thing that the fucking people want.
No,
I didn't want it because I want to be part of the special club. I want to fucking special.
I want to know what do you think of the dysphoria as the hashtag in this? Dysphoria is her hashtag.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, like this person does not have gender dysphoria.
Sitch is
fucking insane.
Sitch is totally on the beat. Oh, are we gonna get busted for this music? Oh man,
I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't think so. Probably
Let's hope not.
This video is insane.
I feel like we are, but who cares?
This video is insane.
If the stream goes down, you know it was the song. Ready?
Right.
I'm at 156. What are you at?
151.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Of my experiences, they were saying, oh yeah, us transes, not you. This is our experience, not yours. And that made me so uncomfortable. I had been trying for years to be seen as a cis woman, and now that it was happening, I hated it. I couldn't take it. It made me so uncomfortable that people were seeing me the way that I was trying to be seen. I started really questioning.
Pause. I mean, this isn't a trans thing. This is a human thing. This is like, when you achieve the goal. I mean, this is psychology 101. Once you achieve the goal, you're like, okay.
I take it back, Adam.
What?
This person's obviously a woman, because that's the most female shit I've ever heard.
So you think they do have dysphoria?
I finally got what I wanted, and I realized I didn't want it anymore.
Right. That's not that's a human
I know.
thing.
I
That's
know. I'm
totally
just
human thing.
being
A sexist piece of shit, but it's
being
funny. So,
sexist. Yes. We'll allow it.
but yeah, this is. I mean, striving for something is more tangible and meaningful than actually achieving it. It's sad that we live in that. That's part of our reality as human beings, but it's
Right.
very understandable. It's weird though if your goal is to. I mean, if your goal is to be like, if you get a cancer diagnosis and your goal is to be cancer free, I think it's a much different situation. You're not sulking over achieving your goal. You're like getting back to your normal life. Right?
Yes. Yes.
This is kind of a weird situation.
It is. It's very weird. The whole thing is weird and terrible.
I'm at 218. What are you at?
I'm at 218.
Okay. Woo! Look at this.
We did
3, 2, 1, go.
Questioning whether or not I was doing things because they made me happy, or if I was doing things because they helped me pass. The way that I dress, the way that I affect my voice, the way that I refer to myself, the way that I'm comfortable now being referred to as things like guy or bro, as long as it's coming in a kind of gay way, you know? Once I started embracing all these things about myself, I started realizing, like, yeah, maybe being binary just isn't me. It wasn't an easy change, and there are still times when I'm not sure about
I started
my
realizing
identity, but
I'm not trans.
I like the way now that when I identify myself, it makes me feel happy and free and not uncomfortable and confined. I've had a lot of people asking me lately.
Oh my god! Fuck
I feel like
Fuck
I've
you.
learned so much. I think Remy is my new spiritual advisor. I think yeah. Well, how do you feel about this person teaching school children?
This person should not be anywhere near children. She doesn't understand herself, let alone how to teach a fucking child anything.
Isn't this
And she wants to wait. This fucking idiot wants to tell kids about her trans experience. Trans experience is like counter fucking most trans people's trans experience. Like, what the fuck?
it's so bizarre. There's like this real narrow set of experiences that most people are not going to have.
Right.
This person has had those experiences and then has an even narrower set of experiences that virtually nobody's going to have.
I know.
But yet, here she is in a TikTok explaining this is gender. Gender is hard to define, so here's me trying my best.
This is gender. Well, what is it? I don't fucking know. I don't even know what I want. It's like, oh my god.
This isn't this. You're not defining gender. You're defining indecisiveness.
Yeah,
okay.
right. She's like, I just want to be special. Listen, I thought I had gender dysphoria, okay, but then I realized I just wanted to be unique and special, and I got mad that like some people, you know,
They
didn't think
see
I was
me.
special. They thought I was a boring old lady. So, fuck.
I'm going back to non-binary. I wonder if I can
Yeah,
pass as non-binary.
I believe it, Adam. Listen,
I'm gonna try.
know-
I just
you
for
won't
the
know unless you
experience of
try,
it.
Adam. Okay.
Yeah, no, it
Do
sounds
it
fun.
for the stream.